So this player's life story reads like a tragic screenplay marked by extraordinary highs, devastating lows, and a shocking conclusion that came just as redemption seemed possible. The Canadian hockey player's journey from promising NHL prospect to troubled ex-athlete represents one of the sport's most touching cautionary tales encompassing family tragedy, professional success, and ultimately a violent death that mirrored the trauma that had shaped his life decades earlier. This is the story of Brian Spinner Spencer. Brian Roy Spinner Spencer was born on September 3, 1949, in Fort St. On December 12, 1970, when what should have been one of the proudest moments for the Spencer family instead became one of the imaginable horror. On that fateful day, Spencer was called up to play with the Toronto Maple Leafs in what would have been his first nationally televised NHL game, a momentous occasion for any young hockey player. During this confrontation, Roy Spencer was shot and killed at the age of 57, transforming what should have been a celebratory night for the Spencer family into an unthinkable tragedy. When explaining his decision, Spencer said, "My father wanted me to be a hockey player, more than he wanted anything else in the world. I think he would want me to play, and that's what I'm going to do." A statement that demonstrated both his profound grief and his determination to honor his father's memory through his performance on the ice. Now, when athletes retire from their professional sports, they would like to see light and some good to happen after they play their professional sports. But that didn't happen with Brian Spencer. When Brian Spencer hung up his skates after the 1979-1980 hockey season, the abrupt end to his decade-long NHL career triggered an immediate collapse in his personal life. Moreover, the violent manner of his death created a haunting parallel to the shooting death of his father, Roy, who had been killed by police in 1970, after holding a television station at gunpoint in an attempt to watch his son play hockey on national television. Brian Spencer's post-hockey life stands as a sobering cautionary tale about the challenges athletes face when transitioning from professional sports to civilian life, particularly when that transition is complicated by pre-existing personal issues, trauma, and substance abuse problems.